Talk about the Bengals and Dolphins. Quinn Ewers' NFL debut. Did you know that?
Hell yeah.
Joe Burrow, 25 of 32, 309, 4 touchdowns. Chase Brown, 66 yards and a touchdown. Samaje Perine, 25 yards and a touchdown. Jamar Chase, 9 for 109. T. Higgins, 3 for 53 and a touchdown. Chase Brown with 2 receiving touchdowns. Kind of a big day for him. Shout out to you if you played him in your fantasy playoff matchup. You might have won. The Bengals win 45-21. Quinn Ewers in his NFL debut, 20 of 30, 260, 2 picks. Devon Achane, 15 carries, 81 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Wright, 35 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 5 for 72. Good day for him. But yeah, Dolphins followed 6-9. Bengals improved to 5-10.
I mean, is Joe Burrow think this is fun yet?
No.
5
the only 2 still playing.
The 2 big things about this. One, you have 2 quarterbacks from the same draft class that are probably the big talking points about this. One, the Dolphins somehow came out and said that they were going to offer multiple first-round picks to trade up to get Joe Burrow. Which very much different conversation.
Shout out Brian Flores for knowing the truth.
Yep. And for now that, what was it? Joe Burrow. I mean, like, listen, I've seen this movie before. Are we going to talk about Carson Palmer, how he said, oh, this inept franchise does nothing to help me. All they do is sign all these weapons for me, and I can't pass them the ball because I'm too busy getting beat up. My health is a major concern. The longer I'm healthy, the longer our chances are winning Super Bowls, believe it or not. And they keep thinking, nah, man, we just surround you with these crazy weapons and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about blocking.
I don't want to say that Joe Burrow is totally innocent in that because he pounded the table for them to give T. Higgins that contract.
Yeah, I mean, dude just wants to get his dudes paid. Like, that's what it really come down to. And it's, like I said, I'm just watching the Bengals all over again. Like, yeah, they had TJ Houshmandzadeh and Chad Ochocinco. They had Terrell Owens and, like, Chad Ochocinco. They had AJ Green, Mohamed Sanu. Remember when they had the other dude from Pitt, Tyler Boyd? Like, I've seen this movie before every single time, and the results are the exact same every single time. You don't do nothing for that offensive line. And even when you had an offensive line, you didn't really have a wide receiver. I mean, you didn't have a quarterback in Andy Dalton. And as for the Dolphins, I told you this before we started the podcast. I think that's the worst.
I was talking about a Madden franchise. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this is the worst team to be a general manager for. You're in salary cap hell. You're in your premier, probably best player on your whole team, in Tyreek Hill, is laughing at you as a franchise. He's probably getting cut at the end of the season. You've openly said you're just damn near cutting Tua at this point. And all of that is salary cap hell. I don't know. And you're winning too many games to get any type of draft asset. You have a big question mark at quarterback because Quinn Ewers was a 7th round pick?
Something like that.
6th or 7th round pick, meaning you have no true evaluation on the dude.
7th round.
There we go. Like, you really don't truly, granted, that's very low for what I believe Quinn Ewers
231st overall.
And you have a former 2nd overall pick on that team, Zach Wilson, which I would have actually liked to see.
We've been saying that all season long that they should give Zach Wilson a look.
Hey, listen, all these former Jet quarterbacks, kind of reinvigorating themselves. It's funny how they go from one property franchise to one that treats them right, and they're like pretty dang good. I also think like Zach Wilson under like Mike McDaniel's type of offense would kind of be sick. But especially with those 2 burners at wide receiver too. Like, Tua just straight up hates Jalen Waddle this year. I have no idea why, but he just straight up does. He would rather throw the ball to a former.
They play in college together?
Yes, and he would rather throw the ball to a former addict than Jalen Waddle. Like, this is where we at a point with this franchise. But I mean, they're in salary cap hell. I mean, the only like positive move they made was to get rid of what was it? The corner,
Jalen Ramsey
for Mika Fitzpatrick. Like, I think they were on the positive end on that side. But at the same time, like, you have no future here. You have Devon Achane, which is a running back, big whoop. You have Waddle, and then you have salary cap hell all around. And you've completely lost the locker room with this head coach. Like, that has been very well known that nobody respects him in that locker room, like straight up. So unless you're going to get rid of every bad dud on that team, and then just say Quentin Ewers is my dude, and just go like with that, the only thing that Mike McDaniels has as leverage is I didn't draft Tua. That's the only leverage he has to ownership. I didn't draft him.
And it seems to have worked because the reports say that he's back.
So there we go.
He's back. Tua's out.
So which Miami ownership needs to go look at what they did with the Brian Flores situation. Like, mind you, this is also the dude who said they should have gotten Justin Herbert over Tua.
He even told me he wanted Mac Jones instead of Tua.
Yes. Which, I mean, listen, name me every successful left-handed quarterback.
Steve
Indiana. Thank you. All righty. There we go. But I think it's the worst situation to be in right now as a general manager. Like, it's unless you're getting Tyreek Hill back on board, and even so, you do not know how that speed is going to recover back from that injury. You really don't. And outside of that, like Devon A. and defensively too, what do you even have? Like what? Chubb? Remember that draft they traded for him?
Todd Robinson.
They got rid of Jalen Phillips.
Minka.
And he's on the damn near in his 30s at this point, right? So solid player. I like him a lot, but
he is 29. Ooh.
There we go. There you go. Wheels are about to fall off. And mind you, too, look at all the offseason moves that also hurt them the most. They got rid of Calais Campbell, a true leader in the locker room. Holland, who was a really good safety for them, is now playing for the Giants.
Oh, man, I wanted Javon Holland in New England so freaking bad.
He was a really good player for them. And like I said, I just think that that's the worst situation and then one of the worst off seasons and worst seasons in general because you're winning games that don't matter. You weren't in the playoff contention no matter what. And now you have no quarterback. You're in salary cap hell, and your best player is laughing at you the whole way.
Would you encourage me to go to the Patriots-Dolphins game week 18?
No.
Never gone to a game.
Because you would be so pissed if they lost. That's why. There's no win-win in that situation. Oh wow, you beat the Dolphins. Like, okay, but what is this? They win the game, but they got to play the Texans like right out the gate of the playoffs.
I hope the Texans are playing in primetime, so I don't have to think about it.
So I don't know. Like I said,
did the Jags play the Texans week 18?
I think they've already played twice, right?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because I think it's the Colts. I think it's the Colts and the Titans. I don't know.
Colts and Texans, yep. Boo.
Who's playing the Colts and Texans last?
Colts and Texans, that's the game.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's my Miami rant. I think it's the worst team to be a general manager for.
Probably right.